From the courts to the campaign trail and President Biden's first campaign speech of the year. And it was his strongest rebuke yet against Donald Trump, calling the former president a loser and a threat to America's democracy. The backdrop was a deliberate choice. Valley Forge, Pennsylvania marked a turning point in the Revolutionary War, and that's where General George Washington's Continental Army overcame the odds. CBS's Ed O'Keefe is our senior political correspondent.
Kicking off the election year in Battleground state Pennsylvania, President Biden directly attacked his once and potentially future foe.
America, as we begin this election year, we must be clear. Democracy is on the ballot. Your freedom is on the ballot.
The president rarely invokes Trump so directly.
Trump's assault on democracy isn't just part of his past. It's what he's promising for the future. Trump's not concerned about your future, I promise you. Trump is now promising a full-scale campaign of revenge and retribution. There's no confusion about who Trump is, what he intends to do.
The speech was meant to remind Americans of Trump's involvement in the January 6th insurrection 3 years ago Saturday.
Trump did nothing. It was among the worst derelictions of duty by a president in American history.
And it comes as the president's team believes it can try refocusing on Trump's attempts to overturn the 2020 election results as the economy turns the corner. Inflation is easing. There was another positive monthly jobs report today, and gas prices are hitting recent lows. Trump is now in Iowa, beginning a two-day swing across the state.
By delivering a massive victory in Iowa, you'll send a thundering message to crooked Joe Biden.
But first, the former president needs to clear the GOP field. And his top opponent in Iowa, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, warned today Republicans can't afford another year of Trump.
If Trump is the nominee, the election is going to be about legal issues, criminal trials, and January 6th. Biden's record, no one's even going to be talking about that. I think it gives the Democrats a huge advantage. If I'm the nominee, it'll be focused on the issues that matter to this country.
In the coming days, Trump will be relying on friends and family to hold events for him here as he shifts focus back to courtrooms. Just today, New York's Attorney General raised her request for the fine in her civil fraud trial against Trump to $370 million. Trump plans to be at closing arguments in the case next week after also attending federal appeals court arguments in Washington over whether he should have presidential immunity in his election fraud trial. Despite his court dates, Trump is ahead by double digits in Iowa, backed by loyal supporters who dismiss his legal challenges.
The more they try to go after him, the stronger it gets.
One other advantage for Trump, he has a far more organized operation than the first time he ran in Iowa. Back then, it was all about crowd size. Now, volunteers work the rooms, trying to get the names and numbers in those in the crowd, making sure they show up in 10 nights to caucus for the former president. Norah?
We'll be there and watching. Ed O'Keefe, thank you so much.